Okay guys, we're doing a voiceover for this because I kind of forgot to record, and today we're going to play the Pekka Bridge Spam deck, one of the best decks throughout the entire Clash Royale top ladder. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to use Battle Ram just to see what he has in hand, and then use Dark Prince to defend the wizard, and then use the ewiz to defend the God Barrel, pretty simple stuff. Just react. I'm not sure if it's called proactively or yeah, just react. Now I'm just going to use the edrag, I think, and then Pekka in front because I don't really have any other cards. I could use Battle Ram, but like I don't think he's going to have difficulty dealing with it. So yeah, good thing I Pekka because I found out he had a Pekka of his own, and as well as the witch. Right now I could just use the Dark Prince and then Battle Ram combo to effectively take the witch down. Alright, I'm going to place it in the center and then ewiz again. And then I think I just let everything go because I don't have enough elixir for the battle ram. Maybe I battle rammed on the bridge after I took the... Okay, never mind. I used guards to defend and then hopefully battle rammed. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. And then I think that was towered down. Okay, nice. Actually, it was almost towered down, so it was still nice. We just need to defend now, and he hasn't touched our tower at all. Now I'm going to zap like that so that the wizard doesn't splash onto the tower, and I'm going to Pekka behind the bridge. I mean, behind the king tower, and then I'm going to use the edrag to just help out, and then ewiz as well. The double stun combo from the ewiz and the edrag is just way too good, as you can see here. It literally took down everything, and my Pekka is still at a very good standing or health. And I'm going to battle ram the other lane just to apply even more pressure, and I think that's a Dirt Crown, unless I'm wrong, and he delays it, but I don't think he's going to defend all of this at this point. Alright, so my dumbass decided not to turn on the microphone on my other mic, and I yapped for like 3 minutes straight, so I'm kinda sorry that there was no audio. Alright, this guy's crazy. Okay, I'm going to zap like that. Alright, Dark Prince should take that thing out, and we're facing level 11 cards. I'm not sure what the Inferno Dragon level was, but we are up for a challenge at this point, and I need to battle ram or else my tower will go bye-bye. Okay, it's indeed level 11, and this dumbass literally placed it in front of my edrag. Right, this guy is probably one of the smartest players in the world, and he just couldn't defeat level 9 players. Well, yeah, without level 11 cards, I guess. Anyways, Pekka is going to chop down on the tower, and probably one of the easiest or the fastest Princess Tower takedowns of all time. I'm going to do this to activate King Tower. Okay, nice. I probably should have just used guards on the prince instead because I don't think that was worth it. But we ball. Alright. This guy. I am out of words. I am very confused. Anyways, my King Tower should help with that, and I'm just going to push this lane now because I want to play it safe. Okay, never mind. I'm going to tank for that, of course, because I do not want my tower to go down like fast. I need to play like the devil's advocate sort of thing, just to kind of piss him off a little and make him spend more elixir. Okay, ewiz is doing fine, and then my edrag should slay the rest. Yeah, double electric troops are just too good. at defending. Alright, unfortunately I didn't place the wizard in the correct spot, but we should get this 3 crown either way. And one more. Okay, hopefully it gets it. Okay, never. Oh wait, it does. Okay, let's just battle ram. I don't want to waste elixir. Not sure if I should defend that. I probably should, but I need to make sure. Actually, I'm going to turn this thing off because it's way too loud for me. Okay, so the goblin barrel is going to get some damage, but we're fine because we have the Pekka down. Pekka should destroy this giant skeleton either way, so we're up a positive elixir trade, and that's all we need. Alright, he sends a miner too. Not sure what that was all about. I can't really support the edrag. Okay, I just wasted guards for no reason. I placed it down exactly the same time he places Xe down, so I didn't know. Alright, going to use Dark Prince over here so that the Xe doesn't also walk onto the Dark Prince. And I'm going to battle ram like this. He might guards. Yep. I'm going to zap now. I didn't need the zap, but always nice to just see and get the tower down. So I have the guard barrel in that, so I just got my thoughts ready. I want to place your guards here most of the time if he does a sensitive barrel, so that the princess always attacks the other room, the one in this file, and then she always is detected on files. Alright, so just going to ewiz like this, and then I'm going to extract the executioner. That. Alright, bomb explodes, but it's all good. We are applying quite a bit of pressure on the board, and he's forced to recommit to. I should have 2 Pekkas down now. Alright, I'm going to do this. The reason I place it up high, or like higher than the giant skeleton, is because I want to avoid the death bomb. Something that you need to keep in mind when keeping your troops alive. Alright, so that's on battle ram and guards. Alright, either way we win, and that's all that matters. Or Fearsome Sigma, the yeah, bro. My pronunciation is kind of chopped, but going to dark with that. Alright, once again, I did not mean to do that, but unfortunately we might have to let the tower go, or let the dark prince connect, because we can't really do too much about it. On the other lane though, we are getting some good dark prince chips, so I'm going to have to defend like this to prevent the dark goblin from taking down my edrag. Alright, we should get decent damage on both towers. Alright, he is a level 10, so I need to watch out for that. Unfortunately, in the beginning, we kind of messed up because we placed the Mega Knight and the Dark Prince at the same time, so we kind of tower traded. Alright, I'm just gonna let the Dark Prince go like that, go solo. He does not know we have Pekka in hand, so like, his Mega Knight is kind of screwed. Alright, this is just too easy. Alright, I'm going to battle ram like this, so that once they connect, one of the barbarians will take down the goblin. Never mind, the Pekka did it itself because it got fed up with the dark goblin, and he earthquakes our tower for like 0 damage. Okay, both towers are very weak now, so I don't really have to worry about my left tower that much. I could go for either tower and apply double lane pressure. Alright, I'm going to ewiz like this, and maybe Dark Prince as well. Okay, I'm going to Dark Prince like this because he might Mega Knight onto my ewiz. Okay, he doesn't, so that's fine. Always be careful if you know he has like Mega Knight in hand. I'm going to Pekka now because his Mega Mega Knight cannot destroy our Pekka. We all know that. Okay, going to guard that like this as well, just to apply even more pressure. And then let's do that, and this should be 3 crowned. Okay, very nice. And I'll see you in the next match. Okay, I kind of had to load into the game once again because I started recording again, and the game just didn't have enough RAM to keep the game running smoothly, so just had to like reset a little. Ewiz like this, and then I'm going to battle ram, and let's see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't have Mega Knights. I mean, I'm fine dealing with Mega Knight, it's just that it could be annoying sometimes if the players are like decent at the game. But again, we have like Pekka, so it shouldn't matter that much. Unless they have Evo Mega Knight, of course, which can be pretty annoying to the Pekka. Alright, he's playing Pekka, so I think I prefer this match a little more. Actually, I prefer the Mega Knight matches more because they're like really dumb. Okay, I'm going to do this so that edrag chains onto the dragon and the dragon targets the guards instead. Or I'm going to Pekka like this now so that it targets the Pekka instead, and our dragon lives for another day. Alright, yeah, as you can see, if you keep the dragon alive, it will be quite annoying for the opponent to deal with, especially since our dragon is like level 10. Oh yeah, if you don't have the dragon, you can always use baby dragon, and if you are like pay to win and get the baby dragon evo, it's going to be a lot better because once you pair it with the battle ram, it's going to speed up everything like crazy, and it will connect to the tower a ton more times compared to like a normal deck like this. Alright, ewiz is not focusing onto the battle ram, but we should have a very big counter push now. Alright, he has Tesla unfortunately, so it kind of got shut down, but we should be able to take his tower now because he used battle ram on that side instead. Once we do this, and then I will just guard this thing. And my evac on towers, that's pretty nice. We like chip damage now, so yeah. And edrag did for work that we need. Alright. Yikes. Okay, I did not expect that to connect, to be honest. As long as Moose lives, I could double lane pressure again. Alright, he doesn't have the Evo Tesla, so we're good. Alright, I'm going to... Okay, I don't even need to. Pekka just takes it down because we have applied too much pressure on both lanes. Guys, you won't believe this, but my edrag is now level 11 because I got it out of a giant chest that I unlocked from this arena, and I am about to annihilate opponents even more now, so that's going to be nice. Alright, going to Pekka like this. Okay, going to do that. I'm fine with that. Okay, his lightning's going to counter the defense, so that's kind of unfortunate. But we're still going to win because we always do. Okay, and Pekka should chop. Chop. Okay, never mind. Okay. Going to Dark Sims to support this, and he's forcing Pekka, so that's fine with me. And basketball. Since he placed his sentinel wrong or in the wrong spot, we're able to use my battle ram like this. Alright, the Tesla died, but it's always good to know how to punish him if he does something wrong. And still got a fair amount of damage actually, so that's always nice. I'm going to enter this. Right. The thing that I really lock onto the guards instead to preserve our Pekka's health. I'm not going to edrag because he might lightning, so that's the whole logic there. Alright, he's going to Tesla and he should protect it. Okay, he doesn't. That means we're able to use our battle ram soon. I don't mind placing the Dark Prince like near it because the lightning will only hit the shield. Alright, it splashes onto the tower, that's huge. Alright, maybe one guard like this and then the other guard for the Sparky. Okay, we are definitely, we're acting like we're paid to win now because the lightning didn't actually kill our edrag and it's supposed to kill in these interactions, so our edrag is kind of over leveled. Alright, going to do this. Tower should not be down. Isn't going down yet, but we're going to apply a pretty big pressure on this lane. And then it's probably or potentially just a tower race at this point. Alright, I gotta do this, and we do take the tower down. Alright, we're against Borto. Going to battle ram like this now. It's like whenever you have a battle ram, I would just use it at this arena, like because we're still in the lower regions of the arena, and you're free to like do whatever for the most part. Alright, going to make sure the Pekka doesn't lock on. As long as I make sure, okay. Oh wait, the Pekka didn't kill my ewiz, so that's good. Okay, this might be very bad for us. It might charge. Oh wait, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Going to have to ewiz this. Piggies can deal a lot of damage, so you're kind of forced to respond either way. But I'm not going to do anything. I want to preserve my elixir, and I'm glad I didn't do anything because he had the Electro Wizard in hand. So okay, that was a really good log, and I kind of screwed that up. He played it pretty well. Alright, this is actually starting now with the witch. I thought it was going to splash onto the witch, and it kind of sucked. She's like invincible with the skeleton. As long as they have poison in the head, we're able to enter her pretty nicely. Alright. It's going to connect to everything, but my battle ram not so it kind of tanked for my ewiz. Alright, Dark Prince splashes on, and we are able to do some good stuff. Make the plan up. Alright, I gotta lock in a little. Alright, double stun on Arda. This. And edrag should be able to chain off these pesky barbarians and connect to the tower. And it should also chain down the skeletons and the witch as well. Oh my, this value is just phenomenal. Alright, I'm going to edrag again. Alright, going to ewiz this lane and I don't know. Just make sure to defend the prince. Sometimes you can overspend just a little to defend it because he's just very limited. Right, I'm going to have to evaluate it now. Whether the barb should get violated and I'm going to lose like this. This is just a game. That's like higher level points than us, so it's kind of the pacing is kind of slowed down. Going to battle him now, and I'm just because I don't think Dark Prince is able to rush to the fence.